Progressive Seattle mayoral candidate refuses to pay rent, owes over $20,000. I mean, this stuff just writes itself, doesn't it? So, this person, again, I would love, there's nothing else right now that I would love to just assume the gender of this person. But unfortunately, Mama Susan out there doesn't allow that. So I'll go on with my usual thing I'll do, is I'll sit here silent for a couple seconds, assume this person's gender, and nothing will ever happen to me because I didn't say anything. There we go. I just assumed this person's gender. But I didn't say what, did I? Sorry, Mama Susan, not this time. The rent is too damn high, reads a prompt on a Seattle mayoral candidate's Andrew Grant Houston's campaign website, and he means that literally. According to a new report from the conservative talk show host Jason Rantz, I knew it, queer, quote-unquote, mayoral candidate who also wants to raise the minimum wage to $23 an hour. Hold on a second, guys. Remember back in the day, it wasn't very long ago, that they said, we need a living wage, $15 an hour. Then Rashida Tlaib goes, that's not enough. We need 20. Now we're up to 23. Why not $75 an hour? See, once you give these progressive a-holes 1 inch, they take 26,000 parsecs on your ass. So this guy has not paid rent since near the start of the pandemic and now owes the apartment complex where he's staying more than $20,000. The aspiring population nicknamed Ace, Ace and Gary. Anyways, this is apparently one of the many tenants taking advantage of a nationwide eviction moratoriums put in place to shield renters from being kicked out of their homes during the pandemic-related economic crisis. In April, the property management company that owns the $1,600 a month Capitol Hill apartment, the Chaz Capitol Hill apartment that had Houston Rents emailed the candidate to check in on his payment plans. I understand you're running for mayor, and on Teresa Mosqueda's staff, the email reportedly read, our office recently received an inquiry from the press about the status of your rent balance. Before responding to them, we'd like to understand if you have any plans on your outstanding balance of $14,485. Rance reported that the property management company now claims Houston's debt has ballooned to $20,828. It is unclear to the point where Houston has plans to pay the rent money or of the money owed. Due to the eviction moratorium, the property management company is unable to kick him out of the apartment until the policy expires, which isn't until August. Folks, if you think the eviction moratorium is going to end in August, you're smoking something I'd like to smoke too. In a statement to KTTH, Houston's team attempted to turn issue into a campaign pitch, showing how he's one with the people. Really, one with the people. At some point, this clown, was able to pay $1,700 a month. Now he's not? Well, why? Here's a quote from the campaign, apparently. Ace is one of the estimated 200,000 Washingtonians behind on the rents and totals over $1 billion, the campaign's communication director, Dylan Austin, Houston, not lost on me, told the radio outlet. Ace is the only candidate in this race who doesn't own a home and who has a stark contrast in personal wealth as compared to every other leading candidate in the millions. Now, ask yourself this, folks. If this Ace person, citizen, human being, gets elected, you really think he isn't going to make millions of dollars by the time he leaves office? Of course he is. That's how that all works. Ace has the same, oh God, here I hate this term, lived experience of many Seattleites who struggled before and struggle now in a pandemic to keep up with soaring rent prices and affordability issues in our city. Wait. How would he have problems with soaring rent? Rent prices haven't gone up because they can't. How is he and affordability issues, whose fault is that? It's called supply and demand. If there's a lot of demand and no supply, prices go up. That's just basic economics. Don't go, well, that's not always the case. Shut up. Not so ironically, of one of Houston's major campaign issues happens to be housing justice. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. More specifically, rent control. Yeah, that always works out. Just ask New York City. On its campaign website, Houston proposes limiting rental and commercial increases to inflation plus 2% or 4%, whichever is higher. Before running for mayor, Houston operated an architecture practice in the city and also served an interim policy manager in Seattle Councilmember Teresa Mosqueda's office. You see, these people are cut from the same whole cloth. Every one of these people who demand rent controls, housing justice, struggling, lived experience, they're all cut from the same cloth. All of these people right here are the same person. They're just versions of themselves. And after a while, when you make new versions, new copies, the new copy is a little more distorted than the previous copy. And that's what we're seeing here. You want this person to be mayor? Seattle? Is this what you're probably going to vote for? This is what you want? Someone who doesn't pay rent? Someone who uses the terms lived experience, housing justice. This is the person you want? You want a person that can't manage their own finances, can't pay their own rent, even though they're employed? This is who you want? No, I don't really think so. I don't think it really has a chance of winning per se, but I could be wrong. But when you have the West Coast of the United States in a position to where they go, you know what? Why don't we try something different? Let's vote in a Republican. Let's vote in an independent. Let's vote in a reactionary libertarian per se. Nope. We're going to keep voting people like this in because we had Jenny Durkin. And she said the Chaz and the Chop was the summer of love after millions of dollars of property damage in Seattle and these radicals owning a part of the Capitol Hill autonomous zone for many months. So we're just going to keep doing what we usually do, keep voting in people like this because, why change horses in the middle of the stream, right? Well, in that case, then you get what you deserve. You get Andrew Grant Houston. You get this. This is what you deserve, Seattle. This is what you get. This is what you deserve, progressive liberals. Progressive liberals, you're out of your goddamn mind. Wake the fuck up.